welcome back to another edition of the SMU Death Penalty Dynasty here on NCAA Football 2006. This is James coming back at you with some more commentary here, and this time we're going to Rice. Last year, Rice gave us everything we wanted. The number 4 SMU Mustangs 7-1 to face the 3-4 Rice Owls. And going to Houston. Again, last year these guys gave us everything we wanted and more. We'll see how this year goes. Rice doesn't quite have the same personnel. They've got the same quarterback. They do not have an impact halfback. They have a good halfback, but not an impact halfback. So we'll see what they can do offensively. Again, Ryan Pearson just having a monster year, nearly 1,400 yards and 17 touchdowns in only 8 games. Had a really nice year so far. Got plenty of season left. We'll see if he continues to pile on those numbers and see where he ends up in the Heisman race, if he ends up in the Heisman race by the end of the year. Both Kirk and Lee like us in this game. I hope they're right. Do want to preface this too. I appreciate you hanging in. My whole family's been sick the past few days. I'm kind of getting over it myself. I tend to do these videos in a chunk in terms of recording, and it has been a rough go. So I appreciate you hanging in. We're going to get the ball here. We're going to fire the ball deep here. Do we make a play? We do. This has been a big part of this offense, is that every once in a while we can get that tight end to leak out. And Eddie McCoy doesn't want to hear anything about last year. He's like, this is now, and I'm here. And he's letting y'all know about it. Big catch down to the 10-yard line. We fire deep right away against this defense. Say, hey, we know how to beat you. We got to push the ball down the field. The short game, they tend to lock up and confuse us a little bit, so let's just get down the field. Irons tries to pick up some yards there on 1st and 10. Is not able to do so. It's going to bring him 2nd and goal at the 11. We go option left. Hayes Levine. Touchdown, SMU Mustangs, that number 7 on the option. It's a beautiful thing. So Eddie McCoy lets him know. Hayes Levine pushes him to the floor. It's beautiful. Touchdown, SMU, 11-yard option scamper by Hayes Levine. Not necessarily known for his legs, mobile enough to get out of the pocket. Not usually a runner. Speaking of runners, Rollins is loose. 50 down to the 45. And if you saw that play, you're kind of thinking to yourself, oh boy, here we go. They go right back to it. Rollins again hurdles a man and takes a shot. So he paid for it. That's a really nice play there by Courtney Baker, who, again, doesn't get to play much these days, but is still a pretty valuable part of this linebacker crew. Walker, he's their speedster. He's the guy that's got some wheels in this backfield. He's going to get, Hunter's going to pitch it off. Walker's going to get the pitch, and he's gone. 25 yards on the option. The double option scores, and Rice, just like last year, looks fantastic running the football. They hand the ball off to Hunter. Hunter pitches it to Walker. We take some bad angles. 3 guys miss. Touchdown, Rice, and it's 7-7. We go to Xavier Hart on the right side. He does a great job picking up what he can. Picks up about 15 down to the 35. Right hash shotgun, Levine rolls right. He's going to fire short. Dropped. That's an unfortunate drop by Casimir Walker. Probably wasn't going to get much anyway. 2nd and 10. Levine, he's once again going for the home run. He was hit as he threw, and the ball is knocked away. Probably needed to get rid of that a split second earlier. 3rd and 10. Clemens rolls left. He's going to try to pick it up with his legs, and he does. So Clemens comes in and picks up the yards needed. He's got those wheels there. He looks like the incumbent next year if Hayes Levine decides to make some decisions and continues to have the year he's having. Speaking of Levine, deep, McCoy, touchdown, SMU Mustangs. Eddie McCoy has gotten loose twice. This guy's got almost 100 yards receiving. You think he's got like 4 catches all year. He's got 2 in the first quarter. Touchdown, SMU Mustangs. Eddie McCoy from 42 yards out beats the defender, and it's 13-7. We missed the extra point. So again, that's a little bit scary against a team that we could not stop last year. We don't like to leave points on the field. But Rice, first play, not much. Second play, not much. Cole, going to drop, survey, rolled right, and is hit and sacked where he stands. That feels really nice. Big time stop. Baraka Bridges came off his block, came around the edge and picks up the sack. So Rice goes 3 and out, and they punt the ball right back to us. Casimir Walker's going to have some space, and he's going to go right. Can he get the edge? Casimir Walker does get the edge. He's across midfield. Can they catch him? 15-10-5. Touchdown. SMU Mustangs, the crowd can't believe it. They thought they had him bottled up. They thought they surely couldn't get the edge. 75 yards, touchdown SMU, just like that. It's 20-7. We didn't have a 10-point lead until the very end of the game last year. So we're off to a good start here in Houston. The run defense is doing an excellent job, and we're going to force them to throw the football. And if we do that, we got a pretty good shot here. Nice throw to Dixon, though. They do pick up a good chunk of it. 3rd and 2. Fullback Rollins, not at all. That is not happening. Jacarius Cooper shuts that down. It's a 1-yard loss. They don't have the impact running back, and it's starting to show. They go 3 and out again. We go over the middle to Walker. Crosses the 40, gets a catch, about a 6-yard gain there. Near the end of the first quarter, we're going to try the option again. This time, Levine gets rocked by Moore. That's going to bring us to the end of the quarter. 20-7 SMU. We're going to hand this ball off to Antoine Irons. Picks up a lot of it, doesn't pick up all of it. It's going to bring up 4th and 2. We're going to go Clemens again. Clemens rolls right and gets what he can. Gets across the sticks and takes out Emmanuel Sanders on the sideline in the process. 1st and 10, Levine shotgun right hash. Throws it deep to Walker, who brings it in and tiptoes out of bounds at the 10. Great spatial awareness by Casimir Walker. I thought we threw this ball out of bounds. He gets a foot down. I'm pretty sure he got a foot down. They counted it. 1st and goal at the 9. Antoine Irons squeezes through a couple of defenders and picks up half of it. 2nd and goal at the 5 under center. Levine surveys, looks, throws to the right. Pearson breaks a tackle, drags a man all the way down to the 1. Going to be 3rd and goal here at the half-inch line. Antoine Irons does not pick it up. They get a nice stop there. Do we go for it? We actually kick the field goal. Last year, we would have gone for this. Last year, that would have been an absolute go with the way our defense was playing. I tend to kind of feel out the situation, and right now I'm kind of thinking they're not going to do anything to us. I think we've got this run game bottled up. Let's take the points. We take the points. It's 23-7. First play, nothing. Second play, incomplete. 3rd and 9. Cole's going to drop back, survey a look, roll to the right, throws across his body, has his man wide open, and he just missed him. If they connect on that play, that probably scores. But they don't, so we get the ball back on yet another 3 and out, and this time we go back to Pearson. We just keep leaning on him. This is not going to be a particularly long video. Rice wants to run the football. We just did a pretty good job of just keeping the ball running. Not a lot of drops like that by Joshua Moore, but just keeping the clock running, just kind of shortening this game here against a team that we know is explosive. 3rd and 2, we go to Hart. We get man coverage. He gets all the way down to the 23. So we're threatening to score again. We go back to Pearson, tries a spin move, is not able to pull it off. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 after an offside. Levine shotgun surveys, throws to the right, has Xavier Hart. Can he get the sticks? He can. 1st down SMU, down to the 13 as we near the end of the first half. Irons cuts up field, gets a nice chunk of yards on 1st down, picks up 6. 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line. Under center, Levine surveys, throws to the right, has Caraway on a nice little route, but only picks up about a yard. Does keep the clock running, though. So we're down to 25 seconds. 3rd and 3. Again, we're being very deliberate. Throw the ball to the right. Pearson spin. Can't pull it off again, so it's 4th and 4. We're going to run this down to 2 seconds. We're going to kick another field goal. We're just piling on points at this point. That kick is also good. Nice, easy one. Again, 10 plays, half the quarter. Kind of short in this game. Again, the freeze issues were kind of out of control at this point, so I'm just trying to make sure that these games get through. 26-7. Let's just keep running this clock, and let's just try to get out of here. They try to drop back and throw the ball deep. Really nice play there by Nigel Barnes. 3rd and 15. Shotgun Cole surveys, looks, throws to the right. There's just no shot that's going to pick up what you need. Another 3 and out for Rice. We're going to go for everything here. We throw deep. Pearson, did he get a foot in? We're going to find out. He did. Great play by Ryan Pearson to get a foot down. He beat the linebacker. Is able to get a foot down. That's a huge chunk of yardage, and just like that, we are once again threatening to score. Levine rolls right, throws to the end zone. Joshua Moore, touchdown SMU Mustangs. There is a flag on the play. We're going to find out what that flag is. It is defensive pass interference. That is a touchdown. That one's going to stand up. Their coach is not thrilled about that. He thought he saw holding on that play. I thought I saw holding on that play. Touchdown, SMU. Levine rolls right. Great adjustment by Moore, who looked like he overran the pass, but comes back and brings it home 33-7. This is a completely different game than last year. SMU looks fantastic here on the road. They're taking care of business. 33-7. Walker tries to get the edge, is not able to do so. Jacarius Cooper, if you run into him, you are getting hit like this. It seems like every time a running back is caught up, even a tight end, you get into his path, that's what's happening to you. 3rd and 9. Cole shotgun surveys, looks, throws to the left. Yet another 3 and out for Rice. Their offense just cannot get anything going. Levine throws right, has more, picks up a nice chunky yardage there on 1st and 10. It's an 8th consecutive completion. Been pretty consistent this year. Been a pretty reliable arm, Hayes Levine. Very impressed with his development. And, Antoine Irons picks up the 1st down. We go option left. We pitch it back to Irons, who once again gets a nice chunky yardage on 1st down. In fact, we get all of them. 1st and 10 across midfield. We go screen. We go up the middle to Moore. Thought we might be able to catch him off guard. We got a few there. Nothing too crazy. Picked up a couple. 2nd and 8 under center. Levine throws to the right. Overthrows Caraway. So that's going to break a streak of completions. 3rd and 8 under center. Levine surveys, fires to the left. Pearson catches it with his big frame and gets a foot down. I thought that ball was going out of bounds for sure. Great play by Ryan Pearson to keep the drive alive. We try to go for a shot there. We get hit as we throw. 2nd and 10. Levine shotgun throws short. Walker spins, breaks a tackle, breaks another. Oh, and he couldn't get the block he needed to score. He just about did. That was close. Great individual effort here by Casimir Walker. Breaks 2 tackles. Looks like that guy got shot. Yeah, spin move will do that. First and 10 here. We go short to Chisholm, who's just outside of the 10-yard line. The clock is running again. You can kind of see we're already at the end of the 3rd quarter here. We're not giving them any opportunities. We throw another screen to Moore there. That one's going to lose a couple. That first is going to bring up 3rd and 6 here at the 12-yard line. Under center, Levine looks, surveys, throws left. Ryan Pearson. Touchdown, SMU Mustangs. He's just playing bully ball out there, folks. He's just difficult to deal with one-on-one. You probably got to get a second man around him, and even then, about 50-50. This man comes up with the goods more often than not. So very impressive drive capper there by Ryan Pearson on the out route. It's 40-7. We're in cruise control at this point. We're just trying to mitigate injuries, mitigate risk, and we're just trying to get out of here with a victory. And it doesn't look like this is going to be the same as last year, that's for sure, barring something pretty miraculous. Albert Cole's got 2 completions on the day. It's another 3rd and long. He fires over the middle. It's dropped by his receiver. It's just not Rice's day. They give us the ball back near midfield. We fire to the right. We got more. We pick up about 5. You had to come back for that one a little bit, and that's going to bring up the 4th quarter. It's 40-7 heading into the final frame here. 2nd and 6. Got a little bit confused about what direction we were going there. I thought we were going right. We went left. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. You can see the clock running here. Irons up the middle. Fumbles. Picks up most of it. Aaron Harris does a really nice job holding on to the football. 4th and 2. You can see us running the clock here. Again, I'm very cognizant about A, injuries, and B, my video game system being a little bit wonky these past couple of weeks. So we're just trying to get out of here. We run another screen. This one picks up a nice chunk of yardage there. It's about the best play we've had at that screen in quite some time. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7. We're just on the fringe of field goal range. Levine rolls left, has Pearson wide open. Spin move. 10-5. Touchdown. Ryan Pearson. Back-to-back drives. Back-to-back touchdowns. Gets wide open on the mesh route. He's got 2 defenders in space, and he puts them both in the mixer. Hayes Levine does a great job hitting him in stride, and then see you later. Ryan Pearson showing it all off here, looking fast on the AstroTurf. 47-7 SMU. You would have told me coming into this game that this is what was going to happen. I would not have believed you. Rice gives us so many problems in this dynasty, and it just did not happen today. Rice does get a late touchdown. 47-14 is your final. Again, not much to say here. This is pretty clinical. Rice usually gives us more problems. They did not give us those problems today. They did not have the impact back they needed, and we took advantage. Our passing game looked fantastic. We wanted to get out of here with as little damage as possible. We know we've got a big game coming up against Houston, so it's nice to get this one taken care of right here. We keep winning. No one in Conference USA has really pushed us. Is Houston going to push us? Is UTEP going to do something? I don't know. 3 first downs for Rice, 76 total yards. They only had 22 plays. We really shortened this game up. We were in complete control. Sometimes you just need a palate cleanser. And after last year, this is a palate cleanser. They were 0 for 6 on third down. We completely dominated this game. You don't see a team usually have under 300 total yards, including kick return yards, and he did today. They did not do much. So, yeah, again, pretty short game. You're going to see Cole's numbers are pretty bad. 24 for 30, 364 touchdowns. Again, very, very professional work here. Pearson got his numbers up late, was having kind of a mad game until the last couple drives, got 2 touchdowns, but then everybody got involved. McCoy had 2 catches for a touchdown, and he was our second leading receiver. So, again, really impressive performance. The big one, once again, is next week with Houston. That will be the Conference USA West decider. If we win that one, go into the Conference USA title game. We'll try to win that one again, too. So, appreciate you sticking around. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care.